Hello my lovely friends. Today is a special day as I'm recording a video next to my beautiful favorite little young rose bushes that were very recently planted, but they're blooming already for the spring. And I'm excited to be near them and using their energy for today's practice. So today I wanted to theme my sequence around another one of the yamas. We've been very slowly and sporadically and out of sequence working through the yamas and niyamas, some principles to live by talked about in the Yoga Sutras written by Patanjali approximately 5,000 years ago. And the fifth yama is APARIGRAHA, and that is literally translated, well, it has a couple translations. It means non-possessiveness, non-hoarding, non-greediness. And the main thing I just want to say about that when I think about APARIGRAHA is what an entirely different world we would live in if more people actually took to heart that value system. You know, I've been reading a lot of books lately about the Native Americans and the respect that they had for their resources and their environment. And I can't help thinking, what a different world we live in if we actually only took what we needed and understood that the rest was there for the world to use and to have and to experience itself. You know, most of the animals in the animal world only take what they need. And so in honor of that, for today's practice, my main motivation was just simplicity and purity. So it's going to be very, very simple and minimalist. That doesn't mean it's going to be necessarily totally easy. In fact, we'll be doing less poses but holding them quite a bit longer as a chance for you to practice finding some ease inside the effort. No one likes holding poses for a long time, but it's going to give you a chance to find some calm inside the effort of what you're doing and to only use the energy you actually need to use. Practice APARIGRAHA, right? Use what you need and leave the rest. Just take what you absolutely need. And our practice is going to be very minimalist today, also partly with the idea of learning to only do what you need to do too. You know, your practice does not have to be elaborate in order for you to benefit from it. In fact, sometimes we benefit a lot more from simplicity. So with that in mind, I'd like everybody to close their eyes and take some deep breaths. And understand this air that you're breathing, brought to you by the plants around you in the world, is one of the few things in life that you actually need to survive. There are very, very few things, and that happens to be one of them. So appreciate it and take it in. We need air, we need food and water, we need love. It really is that simple. And right now is a beautiful time to remember that. So keep your eyes closed, take your palms down for grounding. We're going to take 6 very slow, deep, meaningful breaths to kind of come into this moment to recognize that we're here. I know when we're running around a lot, it's hard to sometimes actually realize that we're here until the practice is over. So let's actually take a moment now to realize that we're here, to be in this moment, to be present. Because our practice is so simple, it's going to be very easy for your mind to start wandering, for you to start planning your to-do list, worrying about something that happened yesterday, thinking about some plan or some anxiety, and I want you to actually practice being here with the simplicity of it. So we'll take 6 deep breaths just to come into this moment. Okay, the next 3 we'll do together. Take a deep inhale. Hold it. Feel what it's like to hold on full. And then slowly exhale without desperation. Exhale completely. Feel what it's like to hold on empty. Know that you're okay. And slowly inhale without desperation. Feel yourself hold on full. Slowly exhale. Hold on empty. Slowly inhale. Hold on full. Exhale. Hold on empty. Feel what it's like. Hold on empty. Know that you're surviving this. And then slowly inhale without desperation. Good. Everybody take a child's pose. Become grounded into the earth just for a moment. Come back up to center. We'll take some cat-cows as always, just to warm up the spine. Inhale. Exhale. Keep going with this. Keep these nice and simple and pure. 3 more. Last one. Good. Find yourself in neutral. Spread your fingers, tuck your toes behind you, and come into a simple plank. Okay, we're not going to do any push-ups with this. You can do this on your knees, just engaging the core and upper body. Again, keep this simple. We'll stay here for 6 slow breaths. Keep your hands and feet where they are. Raise those hips and find your down dog. Melt your heart towards the floor. Let it feel like child's pose. Stretch out the back of your shoulders here. Walk your feet to your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Deep breath. Feel that oxygen. Exhale down. Inhale, rise up. Oh, those roses smell so good behind me. Take your hands to your heart. Close your eyes. And just for a moment, as you feel that pulse beneath your palms, take a moment to be grateful that you have so much more than you need right now. You have a beating heart, you have oxygen, you have food and water, and you are loved. And let's join our voices all across the country and world, wherever people happen to be watching this, with the beautiful sound of Om. Take a deep inhale. Nice. Alright, in honor of the roses behind me, we'll warm up with a few flower poses. You can pick whichever flower happens to be your favorite to honor with this pose. I'm mainly just trying to find a very pretty way to get you to warm up your hips and legs and do a few squats and your shoulders, and to get the breath flowing. Last one. Okay, so we're going to do one sun salutation, just one, okay, in honor of simplicity and APARIGRAHA. So get the most out of it that you can. Imagine you've never done a sun salutation before. I want you to really take in every breath, every movement, and really embody it. Like it's the last time you'll ever get to do one of these, and it's the first time you've ever done one. And it's a brilliant, new, beautiful, and final experience. Okay, that is the energy that I want you to take in as you do this. And remember, the sun is one of the other things that we actually need to live. It fuels our bodies. With the food we eat, with the warmth it gives, with the light it gives, we need it. So let's honor it. Let's honor it for being here for us, okay? So, we'll just do one of these. Make the most you can out of it. Take your hands to your heart. We'll take a nice, simple, basic to Namaskar A. Give yourself a back bend. Deep breath. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rise up. Halfway lift. Shoulders away from ears. Remember, long neck. Exhale, fold forward. Come into your down dog. Nice active hands. Find your way into a plank. You may lower down knees, chest, and chin, or if you're feeling really strong, come down into a chaturanga. Inhale, open that heart up for an up dog. Deep breath. Tuck those toes. Exhale, down. Good. Walk your feet to your hands. Inhale, half We're gonna flat back, shoulders away from knees. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rise up. Bring your hands to your heart. Feel it beating. Send it gratitude. If you can see the sun, thank it for giving you life. And we'll come into it just very basic warrior one. So I want your right foot forward. Bend deeply into that front knee. Take that back foot, pivot it about 45 degrees. Raise your arms up and breathe. We'll take 12 breaths here. Okay, so stay with me. I know it's not fun to stand still and not move, but see what you can get out of purity and muscle engagement here. Proud warrior. So these warrior poses were actually named after a story about a warrior that went and saved a princess. And this is him getting ready to charge on his mission to save the princess. So proud warrior, open up your heart. Alright, pivot that back foot so it's now parallel to the mat. Come into your warrior two. So this is him getting ready to slay the enemy and save the princess. This is his sword. So look over that middle finger. I want intention, I want integrity, I want purity and intention of heart. Right? You've got one single mission here. APARIGRAHA, simplicity, non-hoarding, non-possessiveness. Right? Someone is taking what's not theirs. Let's make things right. Keep breathing. Alright, so we're coming into warrior three in a few breaths. This is a balancing pose. If you need to hold on to a wall or a post, go ahead. Alright, so this last pose is in honor of the proud warrior delivering princess back to her home. So I want the two arms ready. I want you to find something to look at. It's not moving. Come into your warrior. Make a nice little T shape. Keep breathing. Don't hold your breath. If you're holding your breath, notice that. Breath is one of the things you need to live. Good. Slowly come out with control without desperation. And stand in mountain pose, Tadasana. One of our most simple, basic poses and one of the most important, the foundation for everything else we do. 2 feet grounded into the earth. Spread those toes. Find the four corners of your feet. Open your heart. Shoulders back, neck long. Breathe. Mountains are one of the most beautiful symbols of simplicity, non-hoarding, non-possessiveness. They take what they need. Alright, let's try this on the other side, okay? Our warrior series. So now, I want your right foot forward, left foot, pivot back about 45 degrees, bend deeply into the front knee, open up your arms, take the bend out of your elbows. Roll your shoulders back. No tensing your face muscles or your shoulder muscles, right? Find some ease inside the effort. One of the most amazing things I've learned in my yoga practice is how to find some ease inside the effort. So if you feel yourself straining, put the energy where you need it. You need it in your core, in your hips, in your legs. Shoulders should be relaxed. Arms straight. Don't tense when it's not serving you. We're opening up into warrior two. I want that back foot pivoted. Look over that middle finger. You're slaying the enemy. Pretend the enemy right now is greed and possessiveness. This illusion that more is better. Right? We all have this illusion sometimes that more is going to make us happy. And I feel like that is actually the root of so much evil that I see around me right now. Okay, take that back foot. We're getting ready for a warrior three. If you need help balancing, find a wall, find something to grab onto. Mostly find a drishti, a focal point, something to look at. So one point of focus. Concentrate on your drishti as you come into your T shape. Tadasana. Tadasana. Find your mountain pose. We also cannot live without the trees. They give us this oxygen that we're breathing. So let's take a tree pose, okay? One of our other foundational poses for all our yoga practices. A beautiful pose that works everything all at once, right? If you're just going to do one pose in your yoga practice, do a tree pose. It uses everything and it forces you to concentrate because you're balancing. Find something to look at that's not moving. Grip the earth with your foot. Spread those toes. Shift your weight. One focus. Focus on your drishti and make a tree. You can take your heel to your ankle, calf, or your high inner thigh. Find a tree pose. Right? Trees give us oxygen. We need them. We need them to live. They are one of the few things that we absolutely must have to exist. We are connected to them inseparably. So let's honor that. What's beautiful about tree pose is it's an entire yoga practice in one. It is the very essence of simplicity. You are engaging every muscle right now, and you are focusing your mind. Good. Stem back into Tadasana. That was beautiful. Nice. I'm saying that even though I can't see you because I know that your effort is always beautiful. Whatever it ends up looking like visually, I don't need to see it. I just know that the energy and effort you're putting in right now is beautiful. Trust that. Trust that you've done enough. Shift your weight onto your left foot. Spread your toes. Find the four corners of your feet and find your version of tree. I invite you all to always remember to trust in the process. Trust in your yoga practice. It can be simple, it can be pure, and you've still done enough. Your effort is always beautiful. If you guys can hear my dog barking in the background, she agrees. She's also very frustrated that she's not out here with me. Good. Stand in Tadasana. Her birthday's coming up, and I'll do a video with her in it, so that's coming up. Keep breathing. Stand in your Tadasana, big, tall, beautiful. Okay. So the other thing we need to live is joy and happiness. So let's finish off our standing series with some breath of joy. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Come on, let me hear you all the way from wherever you are. Let me hear you on my property. Inhale. Nice. Everybody have a seat. Now let's take a simple twist. One leg over the other. Take a twist. Just nice and elegant and simple and pure. Don't use more energy than you need. Twisting out the core, wringing it out, detoxifying anything that's not serving us. What are you holding on to right now? What are you hoarding and grabbing onto that is not actually serving your best interest? It is not allowing you to be the most beautiful, pure, and strong and powerful version of yourself, and loving version of yourself. Whatever it is, I invite you right now to let it go with the next breath. It is that simple. We are detoxifying the body with this twist. Let it go. We can detoxify the mind and spirit. See. Okay, we're switching sides. Feel free to switch your legs or join me in my favorite little party trick. Loop-de-loop. Voila! Alright, take it the other way. So again, we're wringing out the spine. If there's anything else that comes to mind that's not serving you, that you're maybe gripping or holding on to, that you think you need, maybe it's a good time to let it go. If it's actually not letting you be the best version of yourself, if it's holding you back from being who you really know you could be, release it. Release it right now with your next breath. Lovely, everybody. Let's come down onto our backs. And we'll take a little thread the needle, okay? And I picked this one because it's our alternative to pigeon. It's easier on the knees. So it's another really good example of purity, right? We don't need to do more than this to stretch out the hips. This is our hip stretch for today. I want your ankle to your leg. Flex this foot to protect the knee and pull this towards you. Remember, this is your alternative to pigeon. Anytime pigeon feels hard on your knees, it's also our most simple hip stretch. We'll take a couple breaths here. Take that over to one side. We'll take another twist, look over that opposite hand. We're doing an extra twist here because I really want you guys to try and let some things go, to detoxify. Right? It's springtime. It's a good time for spring cleaning, even in your own mindset. What thought patterns are holding you back right now from being who you could be in the world? For being the bright star, the loving, compassionate, strong self that you're capable of being. Good. Come back to center. Shake it out a little. So wiggle it out. Take it the other way. I want you to flex this foot. Take the ankle to your shin. Pull it towards you. And deep, deep breaths. Take it the other way. Beautifully done. Keep breathing. I love watching the little rosebuds slowly open over time. A couple of them are still closed, ready to bloom soon. Alright, come on out. So in the interest of simplicity and non-hoarding, we're going to take one simple back bend. We'll take a bridge pose. I want your heels close towards you. Touch them with your fingertips. Lift your hips. Clasp your arms underneath you. Make it so I cannot see your shoulders or hands if I was standing on your ceiling. If I was looking down at you, I don't want to be able to see your hands or shoulders. Roll them underneath you and lift your hips as high as you can. We'll take 6 deep breaths. Good. Lower your hips. Lift your feet up to the sky. Our nice, most simple, most pure inversion waterfall pose, right? This is all you need. You don't have to do handstands or headstands or anything crazy to get the benefits of an inversion. This is all you need to let the energy drain the other way, to flush the toxins out of your body. So right now, anything else that's not serving you, that's holding you back, let it go. Imagine cool water dripping down. This is waterfall pose. Imagine it is dripping down and that you are purifying yourself, washing away anything you don't need, so you can be the true essence of who you are. Okay, a little bit of core work. Point your toes. Lower your legs down as slowly as you can. Make sure you're not holding your breath. Find some ease inside the effort. Keep breathing. Lower them down nice and slowly. We'll finish off with my favorite heart opener. Take your hands nice and deeply under your hips. Come up onto your elbows. Open your heart up. Drop your neck. Come into fish pose. Look at the world upside down. It's beautiful to see things upside down. Such a great perspective. Turn everything on its tail right now. Nice. Slowly come down. Close your eyes. Let your feet turn out. Palms up. The most pure yoga position of all. Shavasana. Corpse pose. Lie as still as you can. Don't move. Any instinct that you have to try and wiggle or twitch, just see what happens if you observe it, but don't react. You don't need to react to every impulse. Practice APARIGRAHA. Practice non-hoarding, non-possessiveness, non-greediness. Not every instinct must be answered. Be still. Give your nervous system a vacation from grasping right now. Please stay here as long as you like. When you're ready, give yourself a beautiful good morning stretch, welcoming this lovely new version of yourself. This more pure, more simple, non-fearful, non-possessing, truly connected being. Understanding that what is yours is everybody's. This world belongs to all of us. We are all connected. What you have, I have. What I have is yours. Roll over into a sweet little fetal position. And take a moment to embrace the safety and security of this beautiful position that you once started life in. And you had nothing to grasp for, nothing to be afraid of losing. Pure light, pure love. One with absolutely everything, with nothing to hold on to and nothing to lose. And with that, slowly seat yourself up. Place your hands to your heart. Close your eyes. Trust the process. Trust that what you did today is more than enough. Trust the healing benefit of these postures and what they bring to us. And trust that you are enough. That you have everything you need. That you are everything you need to be. Because you are everything. And let's join our voices collectively to symbolize unity with one final Om. Take a deep inhale. Take your hands to your forehead for clear and pure thought. Take your hands to your lips for clear and pure speech. Take your hands to your heart for clear and pure intentions. It warms my soul so much that you are spending these moments with me, these very precious moments, even during this difficult time. I love you all so much, with infinite gratitude. Namaste.